Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, some of you may recall a few years ago when the country Gambia had an election and the sitting president then lost, but he refused to leave power. So Nigeria of course then stepped in with Buhari sending the air forces to go and be circling around where this guy lives, and Buhari himself then went to that country to then impress upon this guy to leave power because he has lost an election. Nigeria was applauded in Africa and globally for this action, and this action of course demonstrates that no country lives in isolation. So now when it comes to Nigeria and its affairs, they seem to have a different tack. So with that guys, I bring you this: religious freedom, Femi Adesina blast United States of America. So that's the headline: religious freedom, Femi Adesina blast United States of America. So now let's see now what the Buhari spokesperson has to say. Special advisor on media and publicity to President Muhammadu Buhari, Femi Adesina, has told the United States of America not to poke nose into the affairs of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The presidential spokesman disclosed this on Channels Television when he spoke on the alleged religious persecution raised against Nigeria by the Western country. Adesina also went further to note that the United States was not appointed by anybody or any country to be the policeman of the world. He said the country had its own issues and they should face it. He said the United States itself has enough to chew solving its own problems, not to talk of poke-nosing into that of another country. No man, no country, nobody has appointed them as the policeman of the world. Let them face their own issues, Adesina said on religious freedom. You will recall, of course, that it was reported that following allegations of right violations, the United States placed Nigeria on a special watch list of countries that have engaged in or tolerated severe violations of religious freedom. In reaction, the federal government rejected the designation of Nigeria as a country that engages in or tolerates religious violation. The Minister of Information said that the tag by the United States against Nigeria is iniquitous and stems from an orchestrated narrative that has long been discredited. A statement by the Special Assistant to the Minister on Media, Segun Adeyemi, in Abuja on Sunday, December the 22nd, said the good people of Nigeria enjoyed unfettered freedom to practice their religion. So now this is now the ridiculousness. I of course started with the preamble where Nigeria went to Gambia to interfere in their affairs. Nigeria of course have sent troops to Sierra Leone, Liberia, to Sudan, to South Africa, everywhere and anywhere, to Europe, etc. So Nigeria has no problem interfering in the affairs of other countries. But when it comes to you being called to put your own house in order, suddenly you're a sovereign state and these are colonial people trying to interfere in your affairs. The double standard and the stupidity. Conversations in the comment section. Lai Mohammed and Adesina, what would you expect from these two elements? Come share thoughts about all this with me in the comment section. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. The bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then come tell me now about this nonsensity and double standard, what you are making of it in the comment section. So I'll leave you here. Carry on with you in the comment section. But here I say peace.